What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Lil Meat, back again. Well, shouldn't say back again because this is the first vid, but I thought we'd hop on here and just talk some 2023 Supercross that's coming up for the boys. So, obviously you got Eli coming in as your defending champ for Star Yamaha. They're on a brand new bike this year. Star, you got Tomac, obviously. You got Dylan Ferrandis, and Justin Cooper is going to do select rounds on the 450. But I don't know, I think Tomac looks good on the new bike. He's talking pretty highly of it, so he's going to be one to watch. Ferrandis is going to be interesting. He's even publicly said that 22 450 just wasn't for him. Couldn't figure it out in Soupy. Got it figured out in outdoors, but obviously got the title there. But I think he'll be a good one to watch this year on the new bike. I think if Ferrandis is comfy, he's definitely a player when it comes to Supercross. I mean, he did win two 250 titles, given one, yes, was HRC boys. We got Sexton coming in for his third year of Soupy, which, I mean, it's hard to think that he's not a title favorite just because you got to take into account of outdoors, how he rode. It's his third year. He should have won a couple more races than he did last year, but just couldn't figure it out. Just kept having little mistakes. And then you got his teammate Colt Nichols. First year on the 450. Nichols is, I don't know. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people, but I think it's going to take him some time. I don't think he's just going to jump in at Anaheim and be ready to go, you know what I mean? It's going to take him some time. I'd say 4 to 6 rounds before he really starts finding his spot. I'd say he's probably top 12, top 8 guy. There's a stiff competition. You got a lot of people that have been there for a long time. And the sport's growing older. Like Tomac last year, oldest 450 Supercross champ ever, at 29. Like, what? So I think Nichols will be a good one to watch. Then we can go over to the Cowie boys. And you got J.A. Anderson. Anderson's going to be another one. It's going to be really good this year, I feel like. I mean, he won 7 races last year, and without that Detroit deal where he DNF'd because he got a concussion, ooh, we're down again. Title would have definitely been closer. Then you got your boy Cincerello. Man, he's just had a rough career, man, unfortunately, and he's so fast. Like, if you watch his preseason videos, homie is so fast. He shreds, but he just can't catch a break. And unfortunately, rumor going around right now is that his arm that he had surgery on to get fixed last year just isn't fixed. So that's a big bummer because I'm definitely a big AC fan. And then you got, let's go over to the Rockstar Husqvarna squad. You got Malcolm Stewart and Christian Craig. I think both of those boys are going to be very good ones to watch this year. Mookie came off his best season last year. I think he grabbed a couple podiums. Never got that win he was looking for, but you know, it's definitely a building year for him. First year on the Husky. Mookie, he'll be good this year. I don't know if he gets a win just because of how stiff the competition is, but he'll definitely be up there, top 5, get some podiums, you know. Then you got his teammate Christian Craig. Rookie season on the 450. Rookie, yes and no. He's raced, I don't know, I think 11 Supercross races on the 450. Filled in for Seeley, and I think that was 18. But full season, rookie, but he's definitely a veteran. He's been around for a long time. Raced a lot of 450 outdoors, 450 indoors. Just, you know. But he'll be a good one to watch. I'd say he's a top 7 guy. He'll get an occasional podium. I don't know if he gets a win. It's like I said, the competition it's insane this year. It's going to be a crazy year. In Red Bull KTM, we got Aaron Plessinger, we got Marvin Muscan, and Cooper Webb. I think it's a big year for Webb. I don't really see him coming back to KTM next year. And rumor at the track right now, at least coming from the Red Bull KTM crew, is Muscan's going the fastest out of all of them. He's going the fastest per se. I mean, obviously, everyone's fast at the test track. Racing is really where where your true skills shine. And, you know, like Cooper Webb, I'd say he's a racer. He's not really a practice guy. Same with Plessinger, they're racers. But Muscan, I'd say this is gonna be his last year. No, this is second year. This is second year for AP. Second year on the new bike. They struggled big time with the new bike last year, which I think had a big part in Webb's kinda downfall last year, but it happens. And then moving on to Webb, I don't know. I think Muscan he'll be top 10 guy. He'll have an occasional race where he's top 5 or even gets on the podium, but I don't know if he wins a race this year. But like I said, he was 1 out of the 5 last year that won, so why not put him in that picture? Plessinger, I don't know. Plessinger's hard because he can either be a top 3 guy or he can be outside the top 10. There's real no telling with AP. If he's comfy, if he's feeling good, he's going to be a top 7 guy every weekend, and I believe that. So that's kind of my thoughts. And then moving on to Webb, I don't know. I don't know if Webb still loves this bike. They're still having issues. So it's hard. He's definitely, I don't see him being a title pick or being in the question. I think he'll win a race or two, just because it's him. So I don't know if I put him in the title hopes though. So I mean, that's your Red Bull KTM team. I definitely put Webb. He's gonna be a top 5 guy. I mean, how could you not say that? He's a 2-time Monster Energy Supercross champion, right? And then you got Ken Roxon. He'll be on a Suzuki this year, which honestly I love. I love Kenny. I love Suzuki. With a team like HEP and all the guys over there, you can shed some weight. You can make that bike as fast as you want to. So, do I see it being a disadvantage on the course? The only disadvantage I see is if he falls down. If he falls down, can't get that thing started. It's the only thing I see. But let's go into title pick. We come out of these 3. I'm going to say Anderson, Sexton, and Tomac. I say that because Tomac, I mean, he just came off of his best year of his career, right? Won Supercross, won Motocross, went over and won Cardiff round for World Supercross, won one night in Paris, won the Monster, or the Monster Energy MX of Nations. Like, it's kind of hard to count that guy out. Yes, he has a new bike, but from everything we've heard and everything I've seen, he feels better than it does on the old bike. He said the weight is the biggest thing you can really tell. An advantage for turning. He said stability hasn't really changed. So yeah, I definitely think Tomac's one to watch. Moving on to Anderson. I'd say Jason's probably my pick. I'm gonna say Jason's my pick. Second year on the KX450, won 7 races last year, was right there in the title. So, I don't know, coming back, second year on the bike, second year on the program, you really think he can only get better, right? I really think Anderson's gonna step up to the plate, get a second title, and that's just kind of my prediction. Sexton's gonna win a lot of races this year. He's gonna win, I'd say probably 4 to 5 races this year, at least. But you gotta think, there's 17 rounds, say Tomac wins 5, Anderson wins 5, Sexton wins 5. I mean, you're 15 rounds right there, right? I mean, it obviously never works out like that. You always got, like, the Anaheim 1 winners, always someone different. Like last year, Kenny won it. But yeah, I think Sexton, Tomac, and Anderson are going to be the 3 that kind of pull away with this thing. And I mean, just going off of last year and previous years, right? I mean, sophomore season for Sexton, 3rd year on the 450, 3rd year on the same bike in Supercross, so should be pretty dialed for him now. He is running a new shock, and I know Colt's been helping him a lot with testing because, I mean, him and Roxon were pretty opposites when it came to bike setup. So he's been saying that Colt's been a big help when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, I think my title pick's going to be JA for this year. I think he comes out and wins A1. You know, he was definitely the fastest guy last year, I'd say. Yes, Tomac won the title, but Tomac was consistent. Anderson wasn't consistent. He's going to be my pick. I'm going to say Tomac's going to be second. He's going to probably be right there with him. And then I'll say Sexton in third. I think Sexton's going to win a lot of races, do a lot of good, but I think he will still have a couple races where he makes some mistakes. And unfortunately, at this level, you cannot afford to make those mistakes, especially if you're going for a title against Jason Anderson and Tomac and Webb and all these guys that, you know, have won them before and done the whole deal. Moving on to Justin Barcia, solo TLD gas rider. I don't know how he's going to react to the new bike, because gas is switching over to the new KTM from last year, you know, the 2022 and a half. So we'll see. I think Barcia will just kind of be Barcia. He'll get a couple podiums, maybe win Anaheim 1. But if he doesn't win Anaheim 1, I really don't see him winning a race. But yeah, overall, I think it's going to be a great year of Supercross, one of the best yet. Your top 15 are damn near all factory riders. You got McElrath, he'll be on the HEP Suzuki. You got I don't know what Savachi's doing. Apparently he's ripping at the test track. He's riding a Cowie, so he might do some Rick Ware stuff or something, I've heard. But he's one to watch out for. I mean, it's a stacked class. You know what I mean? Like, there's really no... It's hard to pick a winner, because I think after the first 4 rounds, you kind of know, obviously, the top 3 are going to be solidified. Who's winning, who's podiuming, who's the most consistent. Like, it takes about 3 to 5-ish rounds, I'd say, before you really find your title 3. 2019 to all the way through the 21 season, your main 3 were Roczen, Webb, and Tomac. Like, they won, I don't remember the exact percentage, but it was like 84% of the races or something crazy. So again, it just usually it boils down to 3 riders. Oh my. But we'll see. There's so many good guys, so many guys that can win. But at the end of the day, historically, only 4 to 6 win a season, right? Because I mean, 4 to 6, that's damn near half your season. There's 17 rounds. Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. But yeah, so Anderson's going to be my pick. I think it's going to be a hell of a season with some competition that we got going. And then 250s I'll probably make a separate video on, just because unfortunately we don't know. We know the majority, kind of the top guys that are going to be racing the West Coast on the 250. So we'll get into that in another video. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I mean, I think I went over kind of the main people that are racing. It's going to be definitely a season to remember, I'd say, and I'm excited for it to start. We're 1 week out. I will be in this stadium for it. I went last year and told myself I can't miss it again. But yeah, I think that's gonna close out today's video. If I missed anything, drop it in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be pushing out bunches of content. If you want to follow my socials, it's just Lil Me MXB everywhere. My Twitch is MasonVan17, along with my Instagram being MasonXVan. I also do own a gear company by the name of Primo. So if you guys want to check that out, we'll have some stuff dropping here soon. But yeah, other than that has been your boy Lil Meat, and we are out. Peace out.